King Carter is a notable figure from Charlotte, North Carolina, with his contributions to the biggest movement in the industry. His early journey as an artist led him to bigger opportunities, from being the manager of the hottest artist in the industry, The Baby, to VP, to having his own respected music company, Social Currency. King Carter has set the standard, and he's here to share his story. What's good, man? I'm here with my boy, my brother.
What's that?
My homie, the CEO. If you don't know, now you know. What up, Carter, King Carter? What's going on, man?
What's going on?
Man, pulling up a little different, man. Pulling up a little different, man.
Hey, man, I'm just trying to be like you.
Yeah, man. So we brought you here, man, just, man, to tell your story, man, and inspire these people, man, who out here trying to do their thing and do what you've done and what you continue to do, man. So if you can, just start from the beginning, just tell me a little bit about yourself, where you're from. Yeah, just give a little introduction.
I'm King Carter, Daud King Carter, from Charlotte, North Carolina, the west side of it.
Okay. Yeah, you gotta let them know.
I'm
it's different.
I'm always repping my side, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So I'm definitely from the west side of Charlotte, man.
Okay.
That's why I was born and raised, for real. You know what I'm saying? So never stayed anywhere, but I stayed in Atlanta for like a year.
Okay.
Been doing music since I was been in the music business since I was like 15.
Long time.
Yeah, long time.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? I'm an old head now.
Yeah, man. When I first was in the music scene, probably in the early 2000s, man, and just, I was starting off as a producer, engineer. I was an artist myself, man, and Charlotte was.
I seen throwback with
yeah.
I was like,
yeah, man, a little something, but
look at juice.
Yeah, man. So yeah, I make my rounds up and down the road, man, up and down 77, and the name that always was being around buzzing is King Carter. The artist. You know what I'm saying? So just talk a little bit about yourself when you was an artist, man, and how did that come about, first of all?
Man, well, really, I was an artist in like middle school.
Okay.
And I started rapping in like middle school. I remember one day I was like, man, I love music. I just want to be a rapper.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And I remember I got in trouble. I got sent to in-school suspension, ISS,
right.
And I wrote my first rap, and it was called "Cause I Can Rap."
Okay.
And I performed it at the talent show, and people liked it.
Hey,
you know what I'm saying? And that's where like my rap journey began, and I just kept writing and kept focusing. I used to listen to Tupac and basically redo his songs, but in my own words.
Right. Yeah, I was gonna ask you, man, like influences, man. Some of the major influences that you kind of looked at as like models of where you wanted to be as an artist or who you wanted to be.
I always was like really heavily influenced by Tupac.
Mm-hmm.
I always used to say that.
Okay.
Like I still say that I was raised by a single mama and Tupac music.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I was very, very heavily influenced by Tupac.
Yeah. Strong influence.
I love his message. I love what he said. He always felt like he had something to say.
Oh yeah. Tupac had he gave you that feeling, man,
yep.
and you could feel every song. It didn't matter. Yeah, you felt it. So, but yeah, man. So being an artist, man, I seen like campaign was crazy for you back then.
Yeah.
And this was like, we called it guerrilla marketing, where you had to hand to hand, you had to meet these people, you had to physically be in these places.
The politics.
Exactly.
But that's how I got the idea on how to create the King Carter brand and the movement. I was like, everybody was like, you got to figure out what kind of campaign you're gonna put on.
Right.
And I'm like, and this was during that 2008 election.
Oh yeah.
So I'm like, everybody else putting on campaigns, these politicians putting on campaigns.
Right.
Obama is saying it's time for a change.
Exactly.
And I'm like, shit, let me put on a campaign. So I was like, look, my color scheme is gonna be red, white, and blue.
Okay.
I'm gonna put out yard signs just
everywhere.
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 Just like the politicians are doing.
Right.
I'm gonna put a billboard. I'm gonna wrap trucks, and I'm gonna go around the city, and I'm gonna bring the market to me.
Right. And that was like one of the most genius things that you could have done, man, because like I said, on the outside looking in, I saw it. And I'm like, man, King Carter. I'm looking up in the sky for King Carter. Like, you know what I'm saying?
The whole thing I always knew, like,
yeah.
I remember somebody told me something one time and it stuck with me. Like, a dude that was in school for marketing, like, you got to see something 7 times before you even realize you've seen it.
Right.
And I'm like, okay. So that means my visibility has to be high.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I was like, I'm going to be everywhere.
Yeah.
I was at the gas pumps.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm seeing it.
I had stickers at every fast food junk. Like, it was just like, I didn't want you to be able to go nowhere, to no gas station, no fast food spot, no restaurant, no anywhere without seeing something that says King Carter. So you could be like, okay, I understand.
Right.
And that helped me be one of the first artists in Charlotte, North Carolina to get radio play the way I did.
Exactly. So Carter, man, me being a father myself, man, I know, man, it changes everything, man.
Yeah.
And you yourself, you were a father at a young age.
Right, 15.
Yeah, 15. Whoa. Okay. So being an artist, a young father, how did you deal, like what was going on when at that time?
I just I kept him with me.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So like it was like he kind of grew up like my son Zay. I have 2 children, but my son, my oldest Zay, like he just stayed with me. So it was hard because I couldn't, you know, as an artist you're struggling. You're not really making no money. So I had to figure out ways to try to be an artist and still be able to make my son's dreams come true. You know what I'm saying? Like or be able to provide for him and be able to just provide for my family, period. And I struggled for a long time. You know what I'm saying? And I just figured it out. One of the first things I did was learn how to record. And I started.
That's important.
So I kind of survived off of engineering myself, but engineering other people.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So like that was one of my things that helped me be able to stay in the music loop and be able to not feel like I'm on a job where I'm gonna lose it because something might happen.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like you create your own. You know what I'm saying?
And I think that kind of would also help you grow as an artist or as a now CEO, whether you knew it or not, because you were still in the business of music and making music. And I think being a father, man, is definitely a good thing. Your son, man, he did a great job, by the way.
Appreciate it.
He's into the music himself, man.
But he's my favorite rapper, by the way.
Okay.
Zay to go. He's my favorite rapper. Like,
for sure.
Straight up, not just because they're my son, but like I just listen to his wordplay and his mindset and where he is with his creation and his wittiness. It's just like it's kind of unparalleled. I don't know too many people that could do that.
So what was the conversation like when he like, yo, Pops, I think I want to rap?
Well,
what like how did that go?
Zay's story is crazy because Zay was with me so much that he used to just mimic me.
Okay.
So like I was a rapper, so he used to just rap all the time. And then but it became a thing was like he was so good at a young age. I used to be like, hey man, rap, like people would be like rap, and he'd just freestyle, go off the head, be rhyming, making sense. And then when he turned like 9, he was like, I retired, I don't want to be no rapper anymore. I just want to play basketball.
Okay.
And he really like stopped rapping. And then at 13,
he came on back,
he just was like, I want to make a song again. And he made this crazy song. And his wordplay had advanced so much, and he was so ahead of his time. I remember a line he said in that song, he was like, either man make counterfeit money or money make counterfeit men. And I was like, man, it's a 13-year-old.
Like,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
where it's coming from?
and then he started doing like poetry too with it. You know what I'm saying? And doing public speaking and oratoricals and talking about how his passion for music can, you know, affect the world. And it was super dope, super duper dope. And he just been growing ever since. He got a little bit older. I tried to deter him because he was going to school. I'm like,
right. Yeah, I remember he was going off to college. We did the mixtape.
Exactly. But then he goes to school and becomes the biggest rapper on campus and make what is now North Carolina Central's anthem.
Oh wow! I didn't know that.
He made the NCCU anthem. Shana first produced it, and like dope. They play it like it's the #1 song on that campus. Man. Like it's dope. So you know. And I was just like, man, I can't deny it. Like I kind of, you know, like, man, you got to be mentally ready. He's just showing me.
Yeah, because I was wondering, man, is the pressure of being King Carter's son and then being an artist,
right?
You know, could kind of be a little different because they're gonna put those demands on you as.
It's the with him. Like I tell him, and like baby tell him all the time, like you're gonna have to work 10 times harder than
Right.
everybody else because they're gonna think everything was just handed to you.
Right.
People might not even listen to you a first time because they're like, oh, you King Carter's son, or you baby nephew, you Arnold Taylor's nephew. You know what I'm saying? Like that. It's not gonna. You know, it's a curse. It's a gift because you can get access to a lot of eyes.
Is given,
But it's a curse because you gotta win those people over and show them that when nothing given to you that you earned it. You know what I'm saying? And that's what he's doing though. Like he's earning it.
He's working hard, man. And like I said, I definitely see you making him earn it. You know, and it's gonna be good for him in the long run as an artist. So Carter, going from an artist, one of the top artists in the city, transitioning into management, vice president, CEO. What was the process of that, and how was that transition for you?
I kind of accidentally fell into the executive side.
Yeah. Okay.
So like a lot of people don't know. Like my story was I was one of the biggest artists here.
Yes, sir.
And then I had signed a deal with a local independent label that was here called Merc 5. It was led by a guy. The CEO was a guy named Richard DeMett, which is he was one of the biggest music equipment collectors in the country.
I heard about him.
Like Rich was that guy.
I heard about Rich,
and he gave me he was just a trust fund kid, so he gave me an amazing deal, and it was crazy. But we went to go celebrate me signing, and I had went through so much sacrifices, so much time. I had turned down a deal with E1. I had turned down a deal with it was I think it was Def Jam at the time.
Okay.
And because it was like a situation where it's just like a regular royalty point deal.
Right.
And I kind of knew a little bit more about it. I was like, that ain't really what I want. I got to grind harder so they can give me more. You know what I'm saying? What I deserve.
Exactly.
But Rich came in and was like, yo, nah, I'm gonna give you this. I'm gonna give you a stipend so you can take care of yourself. I'm gonna give you this type of budget. And I feel like you're a genius. You know what you want to do. And you know how you want to do it.
Right.
I'm gonna just free range.
Man. Okay.
And we wanted to go celebrate me signing, and he died in my studio.
Man, whoa.
Which was like a thing that it just hurt me real bad. So he died in my studio of alcohol poisoning. So we really celebrated too much.
Wow.
And being the type of person I am, that kind of took the life out of me. Especially on the creative side.
Oh man.
You know what I'm saying? So one of my close friends at the time, Money Only Mo, Bubba, all, and they came to me and was like, yo, Carter, they came a couple of weeks later, I know you ain't really focused on, being an artist right now because, the situation, you're trying to figure it out.
Right.
But, man, you got a lot of plugs and relationships, bro. Can you help us?
Yeah.
And
okay.
So I accidentally started managing 100 Gang.
Okay, I didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah, I started doing stuff for them, and things transpired because a lot of guys are still in the streets.
Right.
But during this time while I was managing 100 Gang, Mo introduced me to John, the baby.
Oh wow!
You know what I'm saying?
I didn't know that. Okay, now I'm putting it together. Okay, it makes sense now. Okay.
So Mo introduced me to the baby.
Okay.
And me and him chopped it up. We talked, and I remember I was running around doing stuff because at this time I was running around with them with 100 Gang, but I was also was writing music for other people too. So I was writing music for an artist named Ricky Graham. He had the snapbacks and tattoos. Yeah, I wrote his last couple of records. Okay. And then I had songs on the radio. So even though I wasn't trying to be an artist, I still had artist stuff going on. Yeah. So I was still running around, and I kept running into Arnold.
Okay.
And me and Arnold would chop it up everywhere. He'd be like, man, you get it. You outside the city. You working. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, hey, bro, I know who you is. You a gatekeeper. I know you took Gotti over there to Epic. I know you took Cash Out. I know you part of what happened with Future. You know what I'm saying? I know what you got going on over there. And I know they let you stay in Charlotte and do this. You know what I'm saying? I know your work. And you're like, man, Carter, I mean, I've been trying to help people. I help people when I can, but I ain't really into. I'm like, well, you should start a label. He was like, man, I started a label. He was like, man, I ain't got time for that. I started a label. Who gonna run it? I'm too busy. You see what I'm doing? I'm like, man, I'll run it. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, right here. Like, but you're a rapper, Carter. I'm like, look, I ain't worried about that right now. I could do like a bird, man, because at this time I wasn't 100% sure I was gonna stop forever.
Right.
I'm like, man, I'll pull a bird, man. I'll rap it, but really be just running the label, so I rap when I want to type of thing. He was like, all right, man, come by the office, let's chop it up.
Oh man.
So went by the office, chopped it up with him. He was just like, we need a name. I was like, man, you done built this brand, South Coast Marketing. Let's just keep it South Coast. So even when we go to radio, go anywhere, like they know. People it's a familiarity there. Let's just keep it South Coast Music Group. He was like, all right, kind of played to the left. So I just took it upon myself. I went and created an email, got a phone number.
Hey, that's what it takes. Yeah, that's what it takes, man.
We got a logo made, started with Instagram. Man. You know what I'm saying? It was like, hey, look, this is what we do. It was like, Carter, we got to find some artists. I said, all right.
I got it.
Let's find some. And the first artist I think I went to go outlet for real was J-Way.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he had that song that was hot at the time.
He had that song. Dang.
I know what you're talking about though. Get it. I don't know the title.
I can't remember.
It was in the club, so heavy though.
It was buzzing
like,
around here. And
if you didn't know it was J-Way, you thought it was somebody that was already all the way out there.
Shit together.
Yeah, that's what it was. Okay.
That's what it's called.
Okay, so
I went holler at J-Way. J-Way played me to the left, like. Nah, I ain't, Carter, I respect you, but I don't know what y'all got going on. You know what I'm saying? Like, that ain't what I'm looking for right now. Yeah. So I'm, respectfully, cool. Yeah. And then, baby, it's crazy because I didn't know no other music. Only music I knew was the song he had out at the time, Baby Jesus. Mm-hmm. But I remember I started following him on Instagram because even when Mo introduced us, it was just like, it was on some shit like I had been hearing about him, but I went into his music. I didn't know what I knew the song. I didn't know what he had out there. I hadn't took the time to go listen to nothing but that one song.
Okay.
I think on Baby Jesus.
They say one song can change your life.
Man, which turned, that was his first song he ever recorded, like for real.
Wow.
So he recorded that with Figs. And then I talked to Figs about it. Figs like, yeah, man, he hard, blah, blah, you know what I'm saying, blah, blah, this and that. And so I went and got up with him. And I chopped it up with him, and he was like, I heard of Honor, but I know Craig. I was sitting Craig office, blah, blah, this
I've been over to Craig office too. I didn't know Honor, but I knew Craig,
He was like, I know Craig. I was like, well, yeah. I was like, well, Craig worked with Honor, you know what I'm saying? And like, Honor is like, because Honor don't like to do stuff and bring people in unless they're really more or less like partners, and it ain't like a you work for them type of thing. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Honor, because that's my mentor. You know what I'm saying? He showed and taught me a lot. But he was like, man, I know. He was like, I know. He was like, man, I ain't tripping, bro. If you feel like it's a good move, like let's have a meeting.
Okay.
Blah blah. So we got up with him and Shine the First. Went to Shine the First studio. Played music.
Yeah.
Man, it blew. Me and him had got together. And he had played the music for me already, but when we took on did this look, and he just like, and he started asking them questions, and anybody that know Baby, like, they know he the most confident person in the world. And like, you not gonna fold him. Like, ain't nothing. I don't care who it is. You're not gonna make him fold. He stood there. He answered the question, said what he wanted to do, said who he is, and was confident. Like, nah, I'm the best. You know what I'm saying? Like, ain't nobody messing with me. Like, this is what I do. This is what I'm. You know what I'm saying? And it sold everybody. You know what I'm saying? So, and me and Honor seen it. Honor, I remember walking out, and Honor, he tried not to act excited.
Oh yeah, you know, you gotta play that.
Man, what he played that role while he was in the room, just like, talk.
It's cool. Yeah.
I remember when everybody got in their cars, rode off on the car. Well, we got us one.
Yeah.
This is one. We got to make this happen.
Okay.
And we made the deal happen, and then it was just me, him, and Honor. You know what I'm saying? So Craig was working the radio side, and it was just me, him, and Honor, and Honor was still doing what he doing. So I did what I was supposed to do, and did any and everything that I could do, and I just fell into that title of being the Baby's manager. You know what I'm saying? So we got on the road, I'm talking, we got on the road. We was on the road every day for like a year straight.
I know it.
You know what I'm saying? We went to every radio station. On the call in every favor for us to come to that radio station, interview. You can walk in, you see people like, oh yeah, they, you know, this Arnold's artist. But you know, the attitude. By the time we leave there, the baby is such a star and has such a big personality. By the time we leave there, they got their phones out and their Instagram. They calling on, boy, you for real. You really got one. You know what I'm saying? And all of that helped build the story of them. And we did something that other people weren't doing. We recorded this whole process.
Exactly.
And we put it out there and we showed the people.
I saw that, and I had a chance to work with Baby on a first couple mixtapes.
Right.
And I noticed what he would do. And he'd be in that booth, but he had that camera prop somewhere up in the corner.
Man, that's the first thing. And when we signed him, that's the first thing he said. Give me a camera.
Yep. And he'd be recording. After the session, I'd be mixing down. He'd be on that laptop, editing his own videos.
But a lot of people don't know that. Man. Like this man edit his own videos. Like I thought I was a hard worker. Yeah. And I am a hard worker. I cannot lie. I know I work hard. But the only person that I ever met that outworked me is him. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like we're here because he would have to be the artist and everything else. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So like with the management thing, I was learning. So it was me and him learning. You know what I'm saying? Like it was trial and error. Yeah. I had a lot of mess ups, a lot of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like me and him, it was part of it. Me and him will argue. He'll fuss me out about something. You know what I'm saying? But it went never. It was always to get better. You know what I'm saying? Right. And it helped mold me into a beast. But being with him kind of spoiled me from other artists because I ain't know. But I have yet. And no disrespect to any artist that I work with. I you know what I'm saying? I love all y'all and everybody, especially on way. But I have yet to meet a person in any aspect of anything that works as hard as him. Okay. Working hard as baby. Okay.
So Carter, man, you went from VP and co-founder of South Coast Music Group, to CEO of Social Currency. I see the chain, bro. Right. I'm waiting on mine, man.
Arna probably gonna be mad because I should have my South Coast Music Group chain on too. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I've definitely.
So with Social Currency, how did that come about, and what is it exactly?
Okay, so Social Currency came about because it was a few artists that I had my eye on that I felt like were very talented, and they had that intangible thing of high music IQ and just the ability that I feel like they could be superstars, but they needed to be developed. Okay. So Social Currency is a label based on more of a development. Even though South Coast Music Group is still the same, like we develop too, but it's an artist that are a little bit further. It need a little bit less development. So
gotcha. So you from ground up, basically.
Yeah. So me and Arna, so Arna definitely talked to me about it. Like having your own thing too, along with with the South Coast. Right. Just create your own thing so you can so we can then run it up. You know what I'm saying? We can get it in all kind of angles.
Umbrellas,
different umbrellas, but it's all one family. You know what I'm saying? So like
I see that one thing about what you guys have going on. I see that all the artists are kind of on each other's projects, and it keeps everything in motion and keeps everything hot, man. So with Social Currency, some of the artists you're working with, can you name some of the artists?
So Social Currency Enterprises, we got Zay Goat, which is also the president. That's my son. That's
yes, sir.
That's what I was talking about. We have Tiani's Rose.
Okay.
She go by her handle on IG is Taco Bay.
Right.
We have Lil John 4K.
Yeah. I've been working with her recently.
Lil John is
out of here, really.
Yeah, she another super talent. We got Young Sonny Boy out of Raleigh. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? He's on fire. And then we got the mascot of Charlotte right now, Hot Boy Shaq.
Hot Boy Shaq,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so he on fire. Yeah. And then we also have Ronte. Okay. Ronte Don't Play out of Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? He's a huge TikTok phenomenon. Okay. So you know what I'm saying? We working on making sure everything together with that. Cool. We got the producer H Wood.
Yes.
Yeah.
So there, he be putting in that work.
Yeah. Now H Wood is a secret weapon.
Oh yeah.
So yeah. And then my team, my executive side, got my COO Kia, you know,
yeah.
she making sure everything running smooth. My partner, another partner in the label, Sport, and my brother Rev. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So,
Yeah, I think I met Rev the other day for the first time.
Yeah. And we got J-Hawk running the A&R department. So
J-Hawk been grinding for a minute too, man.
J-Hawk responsible for a lot that people don't know about.
I get so many calls from J-Hawk. Don't call me no more, man. Carter told me to call you, man. You got it.
Nah, J-Hawk dope, man.
He do his job. I definitely can tell you, he do his job. He do his job, man. So you picked the right team, man. As far as when you, like you say, you were selecting artists, is there a process, or you just kind of handpicked them, or?
All the artists are kind of handpicked.
Okay.
They are handpicked. It's something that I know that people know is going to take a lot of work. I want to prove. I love the process. The process of taking an artist from here to there. It's the most beautiful and gratifying thing. Like being able to see it and be a part of it, it's gratifying to me. You know what I'm saying? So like these artists are artists that I know have what it takes, and all they need is a Social Currency Enterprises team to be able to take them there. You know what I'm saying? So you know, it's definitely shout out to Social Currency Enterprises, you know, and South Coast Music Group, because we got a super squad over there.
Oh man,
the Baby,
for sure,
Black Zach,
for sure,
Tootsie,
man,
Tia Corinne,
I seen her recently,
and my little sis, the first lady, Big Gangsta Mally. You know what I'm saying?
Mally go hard.
Big Mally
Mally go hard.
That's a special one.
Yes, sir. So being the manager to, in my opinion, the biggest artist in the world right now, man.
Right. The dopest artist.
Dopest, hardest working. That's my homie too, man. I seen it. I seen his growth, and I'm proud of him, man. When did you feel like, damn, I think we did. I think we did it.
I think I had a lot of those moments with him.
Yeah.
It's like, but it's crazy because I still get them.
Right.
Like stuff that I ain't there for, that because you know we so busy now.
Right.
So like stuff that I'm not personally there for, and I might see it later. Like for instance, the NBA on TNT.
Oh, that was dope.
I wasn't there when he recorded it.
Yeah.
But I remember being with him on his birthday at his dinner, and we was watching it, and it just like. It's like a surreal feeling. It's like, man, this is amazing. But I had so many moments with him, like, bruh, when do you? Even asking him, like, when you gonna feel like we made it? Cause I remember there's a point where I'm like, man, we getting $10,000 a show. We book 3-4 times a week. You know what I'm saying?
Like come in with the contracts. We got shows.
We got features. You know? And I remember. And I remember him telling me one day, do you want to keep getting these back ends at these dangerous ass clubs, risking our lives all the time for $10,000, or do you want to be getting these back ends of $100,000 and doing these festivals and going home to our families at a decent time?
Exactly.
And I was like, yeah. So that was like the goal. Like, yo, let's get to the 100,000 in there.
Yeah.
Now you can't even like I can't even get them to post nothing on Instagram for 100,000. You know what I'm saying? Like
I'm gonna interject on this because me on the outside looking in and seeing you guys, you know, coming through Audio Box and growing, man. When I saw y'all boys on BET on that stage, man.
Man, I forget that was a moment too.
Man, I said people that I know. And I know they deserve this, man. And it was a big moment for y'all. It was a big moment for me, man, just to see that
it could be done.
It was a big moment for the
city. It was a big moment for the states.
Yeah.
For the Carolinas.
It just, man, it really solidified that y'all for real, man.
Appreciate it.
For sure, man.
Nah, and I think part of that is just like we all understood that we got to work and we got to put God first.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? That's everybody. Like, our team's mentality is put God first.
Yeah, and that's important, man. You know, definitely got to put that out there, man. So, again, salute to y'all, man. And definitely kicking that door down. Yeah, and continue to kicking the door down.
I'm just happy. I'm happy God used me as a vessel to be part of that process. You know what I'm saying? So, like, that's why it's amazing to me, man. It's like sometimes you be like, man, dang, like, right place, right time.
Yeah, exactly.
And yeah, like I don't believe in like to me, luck is when preparation meets opportunity.
Yeah.
So I was prepared to make it happen.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
I was prepared to be in that situation.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And when the opportunity presented itself to really make something happen,
Mm-hmm.
you know. A lot of people doubted it was gonna. Like a lot of people doubted, man.
This guy's playing it. And y'all put it together and y'all put in the work, man. One thing about it, y'all put in the work, bro.
Right.
From going to South by Southwest, wherever it was, y'all was there. Y'all was had all the promos going crazy.
Yeah.
And
man, it was a point in time though. We didn't sleep.
I believe it.
Like
I believe it,
like,
and it showed because y'all recorded it.
Yeah.
y'all documented it. Like that was so genius that y'all did that part, because now people can go back and they can see from the beginning, man. Yeah. Like this dude,
right?
This team, because it take a team.
It take a team. Yeah. And I always tell like that's the like I tell other artists like you gotta have that type of work ethic. Like with Baby, man, we would go do a radio run, right?
Mm-hmm.
Might hit 3 radio stations in a day. So we driving across the state. So we might like say if North Carolina, we might hit Charlotte,
right,
Greensboro, Raleigh, and then Fayetteville. So we do 4 stations in a day. That's all. You know what I'm saying? They're driving.
That ain't really all that close either.
Yeah, no. Yeah. So I mean, it might seem like because people don't know in North Carolina, but nah, you talk about hours and hours of, you know what I'm saying?
Oh,
work. 8-hour driving day.
Yes, sir.
Then we'll do that. Then leave the radio station in Fayetteville. Go get a hotel room if we could at that time.
Mm-hmm.
Then go to the club, sit down for a couple of minutes, go to the club, perform.
Mm-hmm.
I'm talking about might be calling in a favor, perform, and leave the club 2:00. He gonna rock the show, gonna make the best opportunity, going there with tangible stuff, billboards, T-shirts, make a move and make sure they remember us.
Oh yeah.
And then leave, get back to the room 2:30, make grab something to eat, and wake up at 6:00 in the morning. He trying to shoot a video. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And do the same thing the next day. Like this was our life. It was like,
oh yeah,
man. Slow down, man. Let me get some sleep.
Yeah, they left the door open.
Yep.
Yeah. Y'all are influencing the industry right now. They want to know what y'all doing to figure out how they need to move. And that's me looking on the outside like, y'all
entertaining.
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
That's
and we'll get to that. That was one thing that when I got a chance to talk to the Baby, I said, man, you making music fun again. You know what I'm saying? His videos made music to me. From what I was seeing over the last 3-4 years before he put out what he put out, it made it entertaining. Like you said, it made it fun though.
Yeah, he changed the tempo. He changed the tempo of the game.
He did.
You know what I'm saying? So like, everybody went from junkie music to
it was cool to dance a little bit again.
Now it's cool to dance. Like people put dance rappers in a certain category, but he made it cooler. To bop. You know what I'm saying? Like. Just do a little thing. You know what I'm saying? So,
man, you achieved a lot in a short period. Well, I won't say a short period of time because it was a long journey, but to the outside world, it seemed like a short period of time.
Right.
Just me browsing through and looking through, social media and stuff. I follow you, of course, in the movement. Forbes, bro. Forbes
was dope. That was a moment for me, like myself, like. Man, dang, I'm in
Forbes, man. Yeah.
Shout out to Ogden Payne.
Yeah, you got different conversations you having when you're in Forbes. You know what I'm saying? You can't.
Yeah, you know what Forbes did though? Yeah, it made everybody and their mama call me for some money.
You know it.
I'm like, it did not say nothing about how much money we had. It just was talking about highlighting our work. It ain't.
Yeah. But Forbes, man, that was a good look. Even better look to me because I'm on the music side with that Billboard, man.
Yeah.
Making that noise on Billboard and staying there.
Right.
Staying there for a long time.
Yeah.
So
being able to, I done been in Billboard magazine and a lot of mentions, and I definitely had my own headliner story, which was dope, and to be able to be blessed to be considered a power player in the music business.
Yeah, they
2 years in a row.
Putting it out there. They putting it out there like, nah.
It's like, Mama, look, I'm one of the most powerful people in music right now. Like, check this out.
Billboard said it.
Yeah, Billboard told me.
So yeah, that right there, man, really, man, I just sat back and said, you know what, man, it is possible. You know, for anybody out there who don't believe that it's possible, coming from the Carolinas,
right.
You know, man, just knowing our history, you know, you born and raised here. The doors was locked.
Right.
It wasn't even, the talent wasn't
Man,
questioned.
we was considered the black hole.
Yeah, the talent was always there, man. The production was always there. It was just the door was locked. And now, you know what I'm saying, you got the industry really looking down, I'd say Charlotte, North Carolina, and the Carolinas around, because you got Jetson from South Carolina, heavy hitter
Shout
producer.
out to Jess.
Yeah, that's my little bro, nephew I call him. But you got the Carolinas really holding the weight for the industry right now, and they like, yo, almost like what we need to sound like.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? What's the next sound? Y'all go ahead and give us the next sound, so we know what we need to do to you know what I'm saying, get on that billboard.
It's definitely a wave. Like if I think about music right now, I'm gonna say the waves are Carolina and Memphis. You know what I'm saying? Like those are the two.
Memphis always been solid to me since 3-6 and all them boys, man.
But it's a new wave.
It's a new Memphis, yeah.
It's a you know what I'm saying? Like I not on the label side, but on my management side, because Social Currency House do, man, I got a group out of Memphis.
Okay.
I'm actually in the process of, you know what I'm saying, doing like that's why I'm literally coming from a meeting about them in Atlanta, like they on fire, Fast Cash Boys.
Fast, you know, and I seen that. Yeah, I was wondering if they was from here, but they from Memphis.
They from Memphis.
Okay, I've been seeing a post and
them boys on fire, and they gonna be big. It's like I'm talking about like the second coming of Outkast type.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying?
That's dope. That's dope. So with that second coming of Outkast, glad you mentioned that. What the future of music to you? What do you think the future of music is? Is it?
I think it's entertainment.
Okay.
Like
when you say entertainment, like kind of.
It's kind of like it's like bridging that gap back.
Okay.
Because I think music and entertainment is always supposed to be one.
Okay.
That's why it's the entertainment industry.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it's only music for the last couple of years has only been catering to one aspect of it. You know what I'm saying? And that's just the sonic. Just the sound. Just what the sound and you know and what you're hearing and just making dope audio.
Right.
But stars they come from entertaining. You know what I'm saying? Being able to make dope audio and being able to make dope visuals and be able to be dope personalities, be likable and be who people want to be like.
Get on that
you know
stage
what I'm saying? And be able to perform, be able to do all of this. So I think it's back to the aspect of entertaining. And I think that's where it's gonna go. Is like people are gonna stop looking for just songs and focus on the people that's gonna win or the executives that's gonna stop looking for just people who make a good song or get a good movement and start on their own and next thing you know they got a TikTok movement and those artists are dope. But the longevity and that like 20 years from now. You want like 20 years from now, baby, you gonna still know about baby. You know what I'm saying? Like it's gonna be
for sure.
He gonna have a run. He gonna have a forever run. You gonna still know about Toots. You gonna still know about Zay. You gonna still know about Zay. You gonna still like all
they
like
all solid.
Like we creating stars that entertain you. You know what I'm saying? They gonna lock in with their audience, engage. They gonna entertain you. They gonna show you their personalities and they gonna be who the like kids are gonna say, hey. I want to be like this, you know what I'm saying? They're going to tell their parents.
Exactly.
Because it's crazy. It's really separated, bro. You got the entertainers on YouTube and you got the artists just on Apple Music and other, you know what I'm saying? Like,
you're right.
And that's why like the D'Amelio girl just got this crazy deal because she's going so crazy on TikTok, just made a song and now, you know what I'm saying? Now she got more streams, but she's entertaining. And entertainers are crossing over, people that are entertainers crossing over into the music when it's really all supposed to be one anyway.
Exactly. Well, like I said, I definitely see what y'all doing is influencing because I deal with artists on a daily basis, man, and they actually looking at y'all videos and y'all visuals and how y'all moving and using that as a blueprint, you know, on how they need to move and
because it's there.
And like I said, y'all made it to where for me where music and I record all day every day for years. Music was not fun for me no more. It was just
I know how they go,
you know what I'm saying?
I done been on the engineers side. I know exactly.
Yeah, but to see the visuals and the energy and that Bop video, man, and Suge and all that, you know, it was just so entertaining, like you said, and fun that
And you know what's crazy? The bop video, that wasn't even a real video.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah, that wasn't a real video.
I didn't know that.
But it went so crazy, it had to be.
Yeah. That was like on some Broadway musicals.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? And that right there, when I saw that, I say it's over.
Man.
It's over. Yeah, it's over.
Man, I'm telling you, like, they're gonna study John and how he move as an artist when it's all said and done.
Definitely, man. Like I said, genius, man. I seen the work and the team, man. It take a team. I saw the same team, and I can say it because I saw the same team that was with them then. When you look at them pictures and them videos and all that, it's the same team that's with them now.
Yeah. And everybody done stay solid. Like we ain't had no, cause we ain't had no handouts, bro. Like we couldn't cheat the system. Like we never had. That's why I always say do the work and God do the magic, cause we had magic moments that help us get to certain points, but it wouldn't have mattered if we went and did the work.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like, and
that foundation was solid, man.
Yeah.
And that's why he said, like you said, he gonna be around for a long time.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So Carter, man, as busy as you are, you still find time, you know, to reach back and really do something for the community from, you know, the community that you grew up in, the city you grew up in. Can you talk a little bit about what you got going on? Yeah,
like, so me and my team, we're doing a whole lot of different things to try to stay involved in the community, because that's what we're doing it for anyway, to be able to show and be examples of what you're supposed to be. If you do reach any kind of level of success, you're supposed to pay it forward.
Right,
you know?
right.
You want to live life blessed, you got to be a blessing. So
that's right.
You know, so what we did, I was affected by COVID real bad. I was down real bad, and I don't think I took it as serious as I was supposed to beforehand.
Okay.
But being in a situation where I almost died from it, I was like, yo, I need to. People need to be educated, especially our community.
Yeah, they need
so we did a thing. Well, we doing a thing at Fusion Force every Saturday. Last Saturday was the first one where we doing COVID testing, and a lot of people will get turned out because they got to go. Most COVID tests go up your nostrils, and people just don't like it. But we the only place in Charlotte that offer free COVID testing with mouth swabs, so you don't got to worry about it going up your nose. You just get it swabbed in your mouth, and it's a PCR test, so you get it back in 48 to 72 hours.
That ain't bad.
And you know, we did that, and to set it off to get people out there, we gave out free food.
Okay.
Like not come get a hamburger or something. Like, no, we gave out groceries.
Okay. Here you go.
Full course meals, turkeys, 10 pounds of ground beef type of thing. You know what I'm saying? Ground turkey, cereal, chips, ice cream, like everything. So people, people need that. You know, people are affected by COVID. Less hours at work. They trying to make ends meet. Unemployment ain't came in. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, like I done struggled. I done been homeless. I done had nothing. So I know how that feels. And I don't never want to go back there. And I want to help as many people get out that hole as possible. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that's the goal. We gonna like Social Currency, South Coast Music Group. We are going to be for the community. You know what I'm saying? South Coast Music Group. We did a big thing on Valentine's Day. Shout out to Samika with teachers. You know, and just helping them and showing them how they appreciate it. You know, gave them all gift bags.
They need that.
You know what I'm saying? So that was real dope.
That's dope, man. So King Carter, the mogul, Forbes, Billboard, South Coast, Social Currency, baby. What's in the future for you, man?
Continuing. Not. You know, I'm a different type of person, so I don't really like celebrate wins. It's more or less like we live by that motto, like never let a win go to your head or a loss go to your heart.
Right.
Just stay focused and keep working. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm doing. Cause I don't know where it could take us. I could envision, you know what I'm saying, what I want to do next. But you know what I'm saying, even where we at now is a new vision. You know what I'm saying? Because the first vision it's been accomplished. The goal has been accomplished. So, and then we did it again. So now it's just setting new goals and making sure that the same thing that I did for this artist or that artist, I could do for all my artists, and make sure that they get to the point where they can showcase their talent to the world, and making their names household names, and make them put them in a position where they could take care of their families and their people, and you know what I'm saying, and making sure that we doing it right.
That we finally got a shot and proved to the world it was what I personally thought it was gonna be. If they ever let that door,
man, that's dope. That's dope.
For sure.
For as long as that's what we was trying to figure out, why everybody ain't seeing what we seeing?
Yeah.
Like,
and a lot of people like me as being an engineer, why you don't go to LA? Why you don't go to New York? Why you're a dope engineer? You should be out. I said because I feel like I'm needed here, in the Carolinas, and
but that's why you in the position that you in. That's why you're so dope. And I think that's like people don't understand that. Like you run out, do something else, then it's like what we doing is we making it cool to be from the Carolinas.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? We creating more like I just went and bought change, social currency change for the artists on social currency, and everybody was like, I had people hit me like, man, why you didn't just go to Johnny again? Why you go to Primes? I'm like, man, that's like we got to make this is Charlotte. Like, I need money in my community. I need I'm gonna spend money. I'm gonna spend money with the people. I'm not gonna get some money and go spend it somewhere else. That makes no sense.
Let that money circulate internally, and you know what I'm saying. It builds a machine and a monster, man. And y'all doing that, and like I said, we definitely anything we can do. We already know we talked about that. We definitely want to be a part of it. But salute to you, man. Salute to the whole operation that y'all got going.
Same to you, man. Same to you.
Yeah, for sure, man. Once again, man, Carter, I appreciate you coming, man, and I tell everybody, man, relationships are priceless, man, and I definitely can't afford you, but you're here. I appreciate it, brother, and I just want to have a toast, man, if you don't mind. You know what I'm saying?
No, all good. I appreciate you having me.
Yes, sir. To everything you've accomplished and everything in the future, man.
There you go. Let's go.
Yes, sir.
Best in my city without no debating. Billboards and tools, the heavy rotation. Ace of spade bottles and cameo blanket. Camera phones out for this movie, we making.